Let's give it up to Spencer.
This event has been incredible. I just want to say thank you, Daniel and Luisa, for putting these things on. There's a lot of activity that goes on behind the scenes. I'm using part of my time to talk about this, but it's worth it because it also relates to what I want to talk about tonight. So anybody that knows me knows I have a few favorite questions. I ask these questions a lot. Some of them are a little higher on my list. So I want to share one with you tonight that is really powerful. It's something that we can all leave at the end of this evening with different resources in our hands, connections, ideas, real things that will actually change real lives. A single question, and it's really only 3 words, which is pretty cool. You're probably wondering what the question is. I'll get there in 1 second. So first I want to say, this question is going to help somebody you know, maybe in this room tonight, do something they want to do. Move faster, get a better result. Let me give you a couple of examples. If I say, think of someone right now who has a problem in their life. It could be their business or personal. So let's just say personal. Actually, it doesn't matter. Someone in this room, you know someone who has something they're struggling with, something they could move faster on. I have a favorite quote. It's, you cannot read the label from inside the jar. I'm the jar, you're the jar, right? It's easy to see people from the outside and to give them feedback and to help them through things. We can do that. Sometimes they can't see it themselves. So there's someone in here tonight that you can see has a problem, and ironically, you probably know the person who could solve the problem, or at least knows more than they do. And you could simply make that introduction. How powerful is that? So what's the question? All right, it's so simple. All right, I've been using this for over 10 years. I love it, and I'll tell you what I use it for too. It's, who do you know? Because I can guarantee that I know people that you don't know. At least one person that you don't know. But I probably know 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, maybe 100. On average, we roughly have about 100 close personal relationships in our lives that kind of carry throughout the life, right? If you really think about it, if you think of one person in here tonight that has something that they're working on, you probably know someone who can solve it. Who here knows someone's going through something right now? Anything, business or personal, amazing. I want you to think of that person again tonight, and when we go up to the rooftop later, I want you to make an introduction. I want you to send that text message, send the email, have some people shake some hands and make that introduction. Here's why. A couple of key points, all right? There are 3 major things that come out of this that I absolutely love. Number 1, you're helping a friend. Cool, all right? But let's talk about the other side of this too, in terms of a network. What you actually do when you lift people up around you is your network becomes stronger by default. That makes you stronger. So you have every incentive to want to do that already. Number 2 is these people are going to remember you probably forever. Because if it's really something they're stuck on, that little insight, that little change means a lot to them. Simple for you to do. That's one of my favorite parts is there's no work involved. You can help people get results with no work involved. Hey, you, meet this person, right? Boom. All of a sudden, lives change. And what's amazing out of this is that your network becomes more sticky too. So this is the 3rd point, is that when you help people around you know each other, your network not only becomes stronger, but it becomes more familiar. It becomes tighter knit. And people want to naturally help you too. And that's one of my favorite parts because those people are not going to leave you, right? So all of your resources for anything you need in your life begin flowing from that one question. Who do I know? Who do I know that this person needs to know? And why haven't I made that introduction? It's a simple question, right? So that's the idea, guys. I love this question because it allows us to go beyond this room. I want you to think about someone tonight, help someone tonight. Who do they need to know? All right, I'm outside their jar. That's their label. Shit, they're dealing with that. Let me help them. You person, meet this person, done, walk away. That's it. Or stay for the combo if it's exciting. That's really it. But beyond that, I want you to start thinking on your day-to-day, who are the people that naturally when you meet them, you go ding, 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 solution is right over here, and start connecting them and watch what happens. I've been doing this for a long time. It's changed my life in more ways than I could even come up with examples for tonight. So I'm sparing you examples. But with that being said, guys, thank you for being beautiful humans. Thank you for this beautiful experience. This has been incredible. I've learned so much from all of you speaking, all the different styles, techniques. I've written some notes. These are what I consider to be superpower questions. This just happens to be one of my favorites. I have plenty more. DM me on Instagram if you want to know some of my other favorites.